Hello everyone. And first I would like to thank organizer for such an amazing platform where everyone can share their thoughts and get inspired and become an inspiration. So, first I would like to introduce myself. My name is Amrita and I'm Indian, and I moved to Germany over 5 or 6 years before to start my PhD, and I completed it last year. And so I'm a trained biologist. And I work in a biotech company here in Munich, so I moved here last 4 years before, or 4 months before. Here's my topic, what's in my bean. So before I start the topic, I would like you to see some images. That's one of the images from a dumping place in India. Well, no one likes to see their house dirty. But that's a reality. And when I come and I see this in the images, in the reality, I feel sad. But I feel worse when I see this is not a country-specific problem. It's a problem, it's a serious problem, and it's all across the globe. As you can see, it's everywhere. And also to the islands which are not inhabited by humans yet. And it's also affecting the wildlife, the territorial life, the aerial life, everything. When I see these images, I feel sad. I want to shout at people. I was really wanted to scream on this, that to making all this mess. Until the day I noticed my own bin, my own trash. Then I realized I'm equally responsible for making this. I'm also one of the person that is responsible for all this. That day I decided myself that I'm going to be lead a plastic-free life or a zero waste. Well, a zero waste lifestyle or a plastic-free lifestyle is a powerful thing, but it's not that of an easy thing. Why? Just imagine your daily life. You wake up in the morning and you want to clean your teeth. What's your toothbrush is made of? Plastic. What's most probably your toothpaste is wrapped in? Plastic. That goes same with your moisturizer, your shampoo bottles, your containers. You name it, everything is of plastic. Then how we survive or how we live a sustainable life in this kind of scenario. So, I would like to share a few of the things that I have been using since last year, 1 year almost. And I would like to share with you all. I try to read because I really feel and passionate about this thing. So I start reading lots of articles and I start seeing more of the videos and blogs, and I come up with few ideas that I have been doing. The first I call is the RE mantra. What is it? It's called reuse, recycle, and reduce. Anything that goes in my bin, I always ask myself, how can I reuse it? How can I recycle it? And about reducing. It's about downsizing. I'm an emotional person and I love shopping. But now whenever I go for the shop, I ask myself these questions. Do I really need it? Second, what were the resources that had been used making this product? What the laborers were paid fairly. And trust me, many times I come home empty-handed. But my thrill of shopping has been replaced by an satisfaction that I am working for a better planet, for the future generation. The second thing, and on top of that, because I am saving lots of money, of course, and because I have less things, so my house, and only things that I really need, my apartment is less cluttered and it's more organized. The next thing I've been doing, that I adopt or I avoid any food that is packaged. Well, how do you do in a scenario like that, where almost everything we buy comes packaged in a plastic? It's a challenging. So I have been doing few things. Like I start my shopping from the local or farmer's market. Or even in urgent situation when I have to buy from the supermarket, I adopt the vegetables or fruit plastic-less.
It's going to be like a
Okay. Okay. So at the end, and we can discuss things more details than what I have been doing. But at the end, I would like to say that these are the very small changes in our daily lives, but can have a really significant impact. And the major life changes doesn't happen overnight, but it's a journey. The first step that we have to become aware about that. And I would like to say that I do it because I believe in it. And because when I leave from here, I want to be known for the things that I have done, not all the trash that I left behind. So, with this thought, I would like to conclude, and let's share some of the thought that you would think about it, or if you have more ideas, we can talk.
I'm sorry to be the bad guy to stop her, but the 5 minutes is 5 minutes, and we have to stick
And
to
it's
it.
also one of the changes that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Scary mind. Yeah.
So now let's go to the questions.
So I have one. I found the example with the toothpaste very interesting in the beginning. Have you found some way to buy toothpaste without plastic wrapping?
Yeah, so that's I tell. I went to my grandmother's style. Back in India, in old days, we used to use, there's a tree called the neem tree, and we always use its branches to clean the teeth. And my grandfather still has all the teeth intact. So that was the thing, but because it's not available, when I go back home, we used to make our own home recipe for making the toothpaste. It's a powder though. So when I go, I could bring that for myself. So.
Okay, thank you.
Isn't it sour? It's still sour, no?
Which one?
The neem powder.
It's bitter.
Yes.
But it's healthier.
Yeah. So you could put some honey in it.
You don't feel it.
Yeah, I have one question. Like, is there somewhere you find it really challenging to replace anything with biodegradable stuff? Like, is it for some items, is it really challenging to replace it with biodegradable stuff? Like something which you are not yet able to find a substitute for?
Example: if I want to buy some electronics, I go to electronic shop. Everything comes packaged here. Then it's kind of a question how you avoid that. So, and there was like few of the data that were really challenging. That and also many times because now we kind of spoiled that we don't try to carry our own bag, and we always buy more of the polythenes. And there were few data I left short with the time that per minute we have been using 1 million plastic bags all over the world per minute, and it's only 1% got recycled, and the less 90%, 99% get dumped in the landfills and the ocean. So of course it's not healthy for ourselves as well, and for the nature of course. So yeah, it's some of the things that I really wanted to share, and just to make people aware about it, that just being mindful about our own action. And I'm a really lazy person, I wouldn't have done that if it's not that easy. So just being thoughtful of what we are doing.
So
And
I have a question. I just want to play the devil's advocate here. We live in a world where I eat avocados from Peru in the morning. I eat exotic kiwis from New Zealand, and I have that in my grocery shop, like just there. And all of this is not possible without packaging. But then, how do I live? How do I stop saying that I don't need these, but then I don't also can't package? Isn't that like kind of ironic? So I want the exotic food, but I'm not okay with the packaging, which helped me in getting this exotic food. So let's say I choose no packaging in my food at all, then I have to go completely local. Like I should only consume what is locally grown here. And wouldn't that kind of disrupt the whole supply chain in the whole world, in the modern world that we live today?
well, at least few of the products that listed here, I don't think any of them needed packaging, at least the ones which are locally produced. And so at least if we reduce them, at least we could reduce at least 60 to 70%. And then I think it's step by step. There are definitely solutions for everything. It's just we have to look harder. I mean, and we have to, because this is the need of the day.
Just maybe a notice. I don't know if it's already is this already as a package, but I have seen a video that there was. This is an invention from this year. This is a plastic which can be dissolved in a water. So I think this could be the solution for all the packaging problems. Because
right.
I think it's quite difficult to, even if you have the habit, you have the motivation, but for 95% of all the humans, I think it's either not possible or just, yeah, there's no possibility for them to leave your way. That's why I think maybe this could be the solution for the future.
Yes, this is of course an alternative solution, and that means we are going more on the plant-based product. But then at the end you're also exploiting plants for making all these bags for yourself. So plastic bags are around only like last 30 years, but before that we were also living. Right? It's just nothing doing much changes, and small changes in our daily lives, like carry your own bag whenever you go, or carry your own metal bag, or don't use a straw, because yeah, some of the images that I have here, yeah, it's time, okay.
Thank you so much.
About that.
Once again,